Alright, everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys had a decently acceptable week. A few things off the top. First off, apologies if I messed this up. Thank you to Simon Ingrand, 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 is our newest Twitch follower.
Freaking welcome.
Damn, Twitch followers.
Yeah, I know, right?
We have
Growing up the
those?
world.
Supposedly.
Should get into Twitch.
Anyway, also, Dimitri's player has had to take some time off for personal reasons, so I will be remote controlling him for a little bit. So I kind of intended his clairvoyant abilities to become kind of like a hint system for you guys. So if you guys get frustrated during this session, or during the mansion in general, however long this takes us to finish, and you just want like a hint or something like that, or
Demetrius.
just poke me and I'll have Dimitri like have a revelation of some kind. Like, oh hey, I get a strange feeling from this direction or something like that.
I see.
I'll use it as a hint system to help you guys out. Because I'm sure that none of us want to spend forever in this house.
Yep, neither of us. All two of us.
All two of us that matter.
Yeah.
It's November the 15th. Let's get out of Luigi's mansion.
It's not Christmas yet, son. All right.
Oh Lord.
So next we are going to do...
True lies, cat's cries, late at night on the run, magic ties, fallen eye, the moon shines down. Careful who you trust, if only you must stay alive with them. Take your time, solve the crimes. It's better off when you're gone.
Last time on the Unsung City, the gang has discovered more disturbing details about what's happened in the Meyhovic house and what led to the death of all of the family members. After fighting off some giant spiders, they came across the manor's chapel, which turned out to be consecrated ground, where they decided to take a short rest. Now we rejoin them at the end of their rest as they move deeper into the manor's property.
Did anyone bring snacks?
Character.
No. I did not bring snacks.
I feel like we should have anticipated this was going to take some time.
Shamrock looks in his bag folding. Yeah, but wouldn't recommend it.
That's right, we did find food, didn't we?
Yeah. Really wouldn't. I feel like even if it's supposed to be normal food, it's been there so long that if I eat it, I will become one of the children ghosts.
Why was there fresh food in a place that's been abandoned for so long?
Mystery night it.
Well,
Magic can conjure food, though. There are spells that can do that.
well, I think it's clear that somebody's been living here at this point. Somebody with magical abilities. They've got stuffed magical creatures in the other room, and they're keeping blood fresh for some reason. And they've blocked off the upstairs.
I think we can safely say that Dimitri met one of the residents. Question is, who else is here?
I mean, they might be keeping the food around to assist in getting blood to keep around. Kind of need living people to have blood.
What the horrible thoughts, Dimitri says.
Oh, he has an accent?
He's Russian!
I never knew.
Yeah, we all. I feel like I asked that question 8 sessions ago, and
Yeah, no,
forgot about
he
it.
said in like the
No,
first...
I know. I was being sarcastic. Sorry.
He said in like the first session, like, just imagine he has a Russian accent, because he didn't want to do it the entire time.
Damn.
Commit
That's
to the
for
bit.
weak sauce babies.
Commit to the bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Peace throne.
For a second, I fully thought the vampire like appeared behind us, and I was so ready to fight.
For a
I
hot
was so
second,
ready
yeah.
to fight.
The
I was just
vampire
like,
appeared
is this
behind
vampire
you.
sassing me?
He appeared behind you
Coincidentally,
in the
he'd
church.
Yeah, and
All right.
Maybe he's a vampire priest. We don't know.
sometimes vampires are Catholics.
Like it was more the consecrated ground part.
Maybe the vampire consecrated it. We don't know.
It's true. How discriminatory of me.
Maybe they consecrated it. I mean, oh fuck, I don't know how to fucking say things. They're not
Consecrated.
weird.
Words are hard.
Consecrated ground.
Consecrated ground for my vampire.
So do we have like a plan for what we want to do? I know we wanted to explore the upstairs, and then the upstairs sent us downstairs.
Well, I might be able to try to dispel the magic that sent us downstairs so that we could get upstairs.
Just saying, we still haven't explored all of downstairs.
Well, sooner or later, we're going to need to explore all of the house.
That's fair. I mean, we are trying to get it as our territory. It would be good to know what we're getting.
Yes.
Mhm.
Dimitri kind of like stares off into space and says, I'm getting a strange feeling from those double doors.
Ballroom.
Yes. Something
Double
is
door.
drawing me there.
Looks out the door, sees all the blood spatter. I can't imagine what.
Clearly, only good things in there.
Right.
I mean, we've got to go in all the rooms eventually, though.
Well, do we want to go upstairs first, or see what's in the double doors first?
Which one feels more finite?
I mean, we can't be certain that Edwin's going to be able to dispel the magic. But worst case scenario, all it does is send us downstairs to the double.
That is true. That is a good point.
And we at least have a floor plan for ground floor.
And
So
we've
should we?
already cleared out where it would send us, so it wouldn't really be that much of an inconvenience.
Okay. So do we want to try going upstairs first? Maria, how are you feeling on it? You were pretty keen to get upstairs.
I was pretty keen to get upstairs. I don't want to be here. I just want to kill this vampire and go home. But yeah, let's try dispelling the portal.
Step 1.
Right? Give it a shot.
Does anybody have any wooden stakes? I mean, that's like what Vampire Hunting 101.
It's actually a good goddamn point. What
I do not generally
packs do
carry
we
them
have?
with me.
I mean, I've got a gun.
That's
I've got a
cool.
gun. Do you think a silver bullet would do? Well, I mean, is that a
Do
word?
you have silver bullets?
I mean, no, but I've got shamrock and
Well,
silver
Maria
and
has
bullets.
garlic.
Oh, I do. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you rolled an Italian check last time.
That's right. I did fucking great on that.
As we
Not
all
for
know, Italians regularly carry around garlic on their
Yes,
You
person.
this
say
is
that?
true.
I need you to know I was trying to make meatloaf for dinner tonight. The only breadcrumbs I have in my house are garlic breadcrumbs. Did not have the option to not use garlic on this eve.
Proof.
Also, out of character, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I still also have a semi-functioning deck of many things.
That's true.
You do.
Yes?
Oh, we could have some shenanigans.
Go for it. What's the worst that could happen?
A lot. It's the deck of many things, Jeffrey. I won't be doing it right now. I'm just presenting it as a fun little option for some future chaos, perhaps.
It's the gem one, and then we have to have a
No, it's
search for formerly.
Mine is missing the moon and the gem.
Oh,
Currently.
Because those were used up.
yeah.
What?
What packs does everyone have? Yeah, where it's just like your background gives you the this pack, the that pack.
I honestly don't even think I wrote it down.
I've got a burglar's pack.
Looks at what Warlock gets.
It's not going to be from Warlock, it's going to be from your background.
That's what I did just say background and then ignored that, didn't I?
I'm sure I have so many things in this goddamn bag.
Although, to be fair,
Oh, I
I
like
believe...
this
Just make the
there.
Foley work.
Wow. I believe that Cleric does actually give you a Priest's pack as well.
Oh,
It's a choice, yeah. Between that and the Adventurer's pack.
I've also got a priest pack.
Did you start out as a cleric or as a rogue?
Priest pack, you should have holy water.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a vial of holy water in there, but I don't think it's enough to do, I don't think it's enough to kill the bastard.
Dimitri, while you guys are talking, walks over and finds a broken bench and starts tearing chunks of wood off. Pulls out a knife and starts sharpening them and holds them out and says, "Would this do?"
I mean, if you weren't a bear, yeah, it does.
I got a fucking crowbar. I feel like that's also close enough.
Yeah? I mean,
I
again,
know,
I could
right?
just shoot them
If you
enough,
got that
right?
blessed by a priest, we would be fucking golden.
I'm
Okay.
going to when we get back.
I'm
Believe
right
you me.
here. I mean, I guess
Oh
Oh,
my
shit.
Can you bless my crowbar?
Wait, Donnie, you're ordained?
I mean,
I think that requires the ceremony spell?
I also
And-
have blessed spell. But yeah.
Ordained in
doesn't
the
work
state
like
of
that.
New York.
Yeah, I'm not fucking ordained, but ordained in the specific way my deity likes to celebrate becoming a priest.
What's the spell that I used in your game, Jess?
It was ceremony.
Why isn't... I'm very upset with you, Roll20.
It's a little fucking.
Roll 20's compendium fucking sucks.
It
Yeah.
does. It doesn't have a lot of spells on there.
So this would probably be the same use as Bless Water.
Who's to say?
It is a first level ritual. Do you have ceremony spell?
I don't.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe at dawn or whenever you get spells from your god, you can try for it.
Yeah. I could do it another day, but I didn't exactly anticipate for that.
Yep.
Sorry.
I anticipate you need to make holy water on the fly.
That's fine.
This is all your fault. Formerly, you should have anticipated that.
Yeah, I know. Fuck me, right? I've got holy water at least, though.
So Dimitri hands each of you a steak. All
And
right. A makeshift
so.
steak.
I figure a little fire will light him up pretty well. Pulls out his flask lock.
Fair enough.
Well, if we're going to try it, might as well get going before the night's over.
Cool. So Dimitri walks out and he places his hand against the door. Or places his paw, I guess. And he seems to be, like, feeling something, and he shudders. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Why'd you have to say that?
So...
Did we take a short rest or a long rest?
You took a
Short.
short rest.
Short rest.
You're oh, you're not a warlock.
We're
Not
minus
that I
one
need
warlock.
arcane recovery.
Listen, if you guys had all made warlocks, this wouldn't be an issue. Just saying.
Wait, do
Hey, I
warlocks
still
get
get
arcane
my-
recovery? Fuck.
Yeah.
Warlocks
no
get
doubt.
everything back on a short rest.
course, they
Oh
only get,
shit!
like, They only get like 4
2
spells.
spells.
It's true.
They only
Also,
get
I'm-
like 3 spells, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But they're really good at them, Jeffrey.
And they are
But
at max spell.
Eldritch
They are.
Blast is worth it.
I still
That's
have most
okay.
of my spells, so I'm good. I've only used like 2 spell slots.
Can you use meditation, the persona skill, outside of combat? It's 5 SP at the beginning of each start
yeah,
of turn.
I assumed that you just fill it up.
Liddy titty, give me back all my
Your spa.
my
Dork.
Dimitri turns back and asks if you guys are ready.
Are we going through the double doors? I thought maybe I was not paying attention. I thought we were doing the portal.
Yeah, I thought we were
let's-
doing the portal
Oh,
first.
this
too.
is the portal? Okay.
I mean, he said it was a bad idea.
No, you just said you got a bad feeling about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
that
like
was
a bad
bad.
idea.
Okay.
He is
I
sort
heard
of
bad.
here. Yeah, I hear bad, and I think, let's not do the bad thing.
Yeah, we were gonna try dispelling the portal to upstairs first, and if that didn't work, we would reevaluate. I think was the plan.
Okay.
Is
running
my
plan.
memory correct, or did I miss?
Yeah.
That was the plan, but I think now we should go to the double doors because that is where he's been sort of seeing better things.
I thought he was seeing worse things at the double doors.
Seeing things, period.
What's happening?
I don't know anymore. Dimitri,
Dimitri went to the double
Help.
doors and
Right.
put his hand on the double
Dimitri,
doors and
help.
said, "I get a bad feeling." About
Yeah,
this.
Dimitri's... I get the feeling that something very bad happened in here.
Oh,
happened
Fine.
previously. Okay.
That's like the whole house. That's
Yeah,
the whole
I-
fucking house,
I-
dude.
I don't know how to explain it. I've got a very bad premonition about this area. It feels... icky.
Sounds gross, but I suppose it's our job.
So where are we going first?
Wet
Are we
and
going
sticky,
upstairs, or are
very
we going
icky.
into the double doors?
I desperately want to go upstairs, but if you guys want to put it to like a vote, we live in the United States of America, and that is the process.
I mean, technically you're the Italian mafia, so...
First, Italian American mafia.
Out of character, just as Lucky Luciano had won it.
Just so we're clear, these double doors would lead us into the ballroom. I don't know if we'll find anything interesting in there.
I mean, I feel like vampires are always doing nefarious things in ballrooms. Like,
So
if I'm
maybe there's a big
picturing a
ball
vampire doing
going
something nefarious.
That's pretty discriminatory, man, not gonna lie.
Who's saying that, Dimitri? I'll kick his ass. I'm kidding.
Do I hear beautiful gothic music coming from the other side of the ballroom? Because then I think yes, we should go in.
No. But, tell you what. As you get closer to the ballroom, you can make me an Arcana check.
Very well.
Since you asked about it. You don't?
Do I also get to, or?
Sure, I guess. You get a sense, you get an unnerving feeling from what's beyond the door, as if something very evil has happened over there.
Okay, so
Fuck a premonition.
same thing
I'm
that
pulling
Dimitri
one
said.
of my
Yeah.
cards. Just one. What card am I pulling? Fuck! It's not the tower. That's funny.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the magic deck, right?
I do have a magic deck of tarot cards.
Okay,
Possibly
it
go
is
wrong.
not. Oh, was it a 10 or a 20%?
There was no it was just an arcane focus.
Who got? Oh no, it was
Donnie has the
Donnie has the one. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, no, mine is just regular fucking tarot cards.
Okay, so what you get?
I got, hey, you're finding a hard time choosing between two paths right now. Isn't that fucking stupid?
Ooh.
That's uncanny.
But we get to the store and see what's going on.
I feel like we're gonna end up in there anyway. And I feel like right now at least we've got like a decent amount of fight in us.
Now clear thrusts later.
Okay.
If this is the bad room, it may be best for us to deal with it first when we're all rested and ready.
Yeah. No time like the present.
Cool. So, are you guys ready to go?
Unfortunately, I did pull another card and it's, you're not ready to face what's ahead of you.
Oh no.
Cool. I'm just gonna move you both out into the corridor so you guys can see. So Dimitri pushes the doors to the ballroom open.
Oh, a magic circle.
That looks.
Oh, I don't see it.
Let's trigger Shamrock.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Oh, it's up.
Interesting. Okay, who wants to walk into the middle of it?
I don't think
No.
any of us should do that.
Let's not again.
Yeah.
Who wants to throw some blood in the middle of it and see what
Yeah.
happens?
Ooh, who wants to like cut their like hands and do like the cool thing where they like just spill a couple
Not
drops of
our
blood
blood.
in the middle of it?
I don't think
All
that we
right,
should be putting any
let's
blood in
not.
that thing.
I think we should put a little blood to see what happens.
I
Okay.
well, I wonder if it would give me extreme power
No,
and
no,
immortal life.
No. Man,
On
don't
that
say
I'm
thought-
gonna
that.
put myself in front of or
Hold on.
beside Maria.
Pause. Everyone pause. Maria, on that thought line, saying that out loud,
Oh.
Edwin, this looks a lot like the circle that was in the notes you found.
Yeah.
Who's this over here?
That looks
Oh,
like
there's a dead body.
a dead person.
Are the bones gracile and robust?
A body's been discovered.
Are the bones gracile or robust, Jeffrey?
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, and Grace gone.
Sorry, it's from it's from last game, but it was in
It's when we were giving you a hard time about the pelvis.
I was just lectured for like half an hour 2 sessions ago about how
It was
that
not
can't be
half an hour.
determined.
I know, and then I was trying to say that you could tell from whether the bones were gracile or robust.
No,
but at that
fuck
point,
you. You
everybody
can't
was
tell now.
razzing you.
No, fuck you. You can't tell. You don't even know if it's human or not. Fuck you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fritz doesn't know. Fritz doesn't know jack shit. He didn't go to bone school. Gray went to bone school.
As a matter of fact, you think this bone might be from a dog.
Okay, that's fair.
It is a fully human skull. You're like, fuck, Fido had a hard time.
Right.
God.
It's all your fault, Gray.
So chicanery aside,
I'll mute myself. There's a corpse.
Dimitri stands about this close and goes no closer and says, "This looks familiar." He turns
The
to
circle
Edwin.
or the bones?
The circle. He's looking
Okay.
at the circle.
That's-
It turns
that's-
to
I'm gonna
Edwin.
check out these bones.
That's the circle that was in the notes. It's the one from the ritual that was performed. For some kind of eternal life? I think if we put blood in there, it would be bad because the ritual does say it requires sacrifices. So maybe we shouldn't do that.
Okay. So you were asking earlier about if you can figure out a way to reverse engineer or break down this ritual. And I told you that if you had a physical one in front of you, it would go a lot faster.
Can we just like mess up the lines or something? Scrub the floors a little bit?
These lines actually seem to be almost burnt into the wood.
Can
Or
we
not wood,
carve
this is
it
a
out?
tile.
Maybe if we like
No, this is wood. This is wood. Yes, it's almost
Fire.
burnt
Like-
into the wood.
Can we
like
carve the
scratch
plants?
off the rest of it.
You can
Yeah,
try.
yeah.
Yeah, certainly.
I don't know what kind of check that would entail.
I'm not gonna make you do a
Old
check for it.
stoning.
There's no huge consequence or failure. It's just gonna take you a while to do, depending upon how much you want to do.
Okay, so it's like not even just like if I do
No, this
undo
is
a
like-
little bit.
This is like burnt into the wood and subtly glowing with arcane energies. So if you want to scrape it off, you're gonna have to get out like a tool of some kind and like actually dig out those bits of wood.
Not for nothing, but maybe you don't break the magic circle until we figure out exactly what it does and what would happen if we did break it.
Can I cast Detect Magic to see if there's still magic on it?
You don't need to detect magic. It's
Oh.
glowing with arcane energy.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Would I be able to cast Identify to get a better understanding of this spell if I cast it on
I
this
don't
circle?
know. Will the compendium tell me what Identify does?
Choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell,
Okay,
you learn which
I got it.
spell created it.
That's not technically how the Identify spell works, but I'll tell you
That's
what.
verbatim.
If you... No, what you're trying to do isn't technically how the spell works, but I'll tell you what. What's your passive arcana?
I have a plus 10 on Arcana.
Okay, so your passive is a 20.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're good enough without rolling to kind of, like, fiddle with it a little bit to get what you want.
Okay.
So,
So
combine
I'll-
with the notes, you and Shamrock bend your heads together, and you figure out that this spell, or this ritual, is designed for whoever's in the center of this star shape, is going to be, basically gain the life force of whoever's in the outside circles. Whoever's in
Shamrock
this
takes
circle.
a step back.
Whoever's in this circle here is the sacrifice, and whatever's in this area, this circle here, is the empowerment. So, certain reagents would be used to give extra abilities to the reagents, or symbology would be used to give extra abilities to the person in the center. So, yes, this is a ritual for extending one's life and giving power.
So
You
the person
also-
in the center gets the benefits. The
Mhm.
person in the southern one is sacrificed, and the person in the top one does what exactly? They're
It's not
further
necessarily a
empowers it.
person.
oh, so that's like objects that are
Objects.
being used?
It could be people. It could be animals. It could be an object. It could be a reagent. Anything that
catalyst
is
for some-
used in the ritual to impart significance. So,
Being a
for
catalyst, it
example,
just boosts the sort of thing.
For example, you could put an electric eel in there to give this person the ability to be resistant to electricity. Just as a random example. So, empowered person.
Okay.
Ghost. Oh god.
Hello.
Hello,
The giant.
large lady.
Sacrifice. And empowerment.
Got it. I was just writing this all down.
So theoretically, what if we tricked the vampire? I don't actually know any of this, so this is out of character. But theoretically, what if we tricked the vampire into this circle here, and we all just stood right here?
Assuming you knew how to activate it, and you could keep the vampire in that circle for the completion of the ritual, you could probably take its life force.
Okay.
Let's not.
Maria,
Yeah.
if Edwin tells you this, you do know that the engine is glowing and ready to... The engine. The ritual is glowing and ready to use, which the arcane casters know means that it's primed.
Would this have lasted from 30 years ago or however long ago?
Depends.
Like-
A very good magic circle could last forever. You know, that's all the stories of shit being bound forever under a hill or in a cave or some shit like that.
Does this look
Possibly.
like it was well made? Maybe.
Your idea, your understanding of it, because you used identify, is that this has been... It was used once, and then it has been recharged again.
Oh, okay.
Just waiting for someone to activate it.
I don't like that.
So
I don't know. Does Cream trust me with this information?
That's a good question.
I'll probably tell everybody. I'll say so it looks like this is the circle that they use for the sacrifices. That is used to transfer life force between people. And it looks like someone has been preparing it to be used again. Then we'll say that to everybody.
Chicago, I suppose.
Oh, fucking great.
Yeah, you know what they say, when in New York.
Not in New York.
You know what they say, when in Chicago.
When in Chicago.
So what should we do? Do we break it? Do we find who made it? What do we do?
Would something bad happen if we broke it?
I don't
Fine,
know.
So there might be
DM.
some backlash.
Yeah, at least
Would
one
we
of
know?
you has experience with ritual backlash at this point.
I
I
did
feel like
silence a bunch of people and they exploded and got sucked into a portal and died. So
I forgot about that.
yeah. I
Let's.
feel like that also would be a pretty solid indicator of where in the house we are, if they could sense that.
Let's just not touch it and come back to it later.
I will say this. A ritual with this level of power flowing through it, kind of like dormant, I guess, or it's like a charged circuit.
This capacitor is ready to go.
This much power, if you suddenly just like cut the lines, the backwash of magic as it like rebounds and escapes erratically into the atmosphere would be felt for miles by at
Okay.
least sensitive people would feel it. A normal non-magical person probably wouldn't necessarily, not at this level, but like people who are attuned arcane casters would be able to feel that, hey, someone disrupted a powerful ritual over there.
So, would we know how to dispel this without that happening?
You could discharge it.
But
So
I mean, that's the easiest way to do it, is just discharge it.
But to do that, we have to kill somebody.
No,
We could.
Edwin, it's already charged.
We could.
Oh, I didn't understand that.
It's already charged.
someone stands in the center, does the hocus pocus, and then boom, life.
Oh my god. Who wants to do it?
No.
Does anyone have a good magic item? Come on. It's already
Whoever
charged.
whoever
Take a
has
look.
performed the ritual has already done the sacrifice and all of the ritual components. It's just waiting for them to need it again.
So, who's gonna step in it? I guess.
I
mean,
feel
I
like
won't lie,
that's
I
a bad
want to,
idea.
but-
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna be very nice. Gonna play nice. Open it up to. If anybody else wants it, just
Fuck
say
no.
the word.
How about we don't?
I think it's a fun option and that you should be able to do it if you want to, but they're
I
doing it.
think I should be allowed to have a little bit of ritualistic human sacrifice.
Listen, I've
As a
experienced
treat.
magic circles twice. It's never ended well. Let's not go for a third.
Aren't you an elf? Or at least part elf?
Yes, I'm an elf.
You're already not going to die for a hot goddamn minute.
Yeah, but she could like put a fun magic artifact in there and then get the abilities of that artifact.
Well, I believe there's already been artifacts put into it, so
Yeah, this ritual is a gun that's already been loaded and the hammer's pulled it back. All you need to do is pull the trigger.
I
Oh.
hate this whole situation.
Yeah,
hate
I
this
don't think
whole
we should do this.
situation.
We have
You
no
don't
idea
have
what
to. He asked, what's the best way to do it? And I said, well, the easiest way is just discharge it.
No,
Are there
that's fair.
other
We're
ways?
just discussing if there.
Sure, I mean, how obvious you want to be.
Here's a thought. Perhaps there's more notes throughout the house about how all this works.
And
Maybe there's
maybe
a
in the
way to fail-safe it.
and maybe in the time that we spend thinking about it and looking about it, whoever has it charged will come back for it because it's clearly charged for a fucking reason.
yeah, I don't think we should be leaving this thing alone at this point. I don't know why they aren't here using it already, but I don't think that we want to leave so that they can use it later.
Can
What
we
would
set
happen
a
if we threw
trap
this
or
dude in
something?
it?
The bones.
Yeah, I just like nudge it with a toe. Just like kind of kick it a little. Not
What
like
would it?
hard, but like nudge
Probably
nudge.
nothing, right? Like if we put the bones in the ritual.
It might. The person might come back to life, though. Who's to say?
Is that how it works?
I don't know.
Again, we could look
My
for
intelligence
notes.
modifier is 1.
Rights to you, Queen.
Could we revive a dead person with this ritual?
Not as
Skeleton?
it stands now.
Okay. Not
What
as
if it's
it
a fun little
stands now.
skeleton that does a tap dance, though?
Not as it stands now.
What
What if someone's on the verge of death
The
and we
ritual,
discharge this thing?
the ritual is designed to work on a corporeal living creature.
Mm-hmm.
As
And
it
if the
sits
living-
now,
If
you
the
want to
living
spend-
creature is in the process of dying,
they're still corporeal and living.
Do you have an idea of someone to use this on?
no, it was just,
If
what?
you
How could we discharge it without accidentally lichifying someone? I was just like, I don't know. Maybe if I fucking like stab myself and then go in the thing, then it would just be like.
do you want
this-
another template? I swear to God, I'll give you another template.
Fritz has an intelligence modifier of 1.
Yeah, okay.
Would this ritual, what would it do aside from just giving them life force? Would it turn them into vampires? Would it Would it
You don't
make
know.
them lichy?
You
I don't know.
You
Okay.
don't know. If you could see, you can conjecture that it would do whatever it did. It'll give power and eternal life. That's what you know. If you had seen the ritual components that went into it in the bigger circle, in this circle, you could probably tell exactly what it does. But those have been used up.
I'm just gonna say this now. If you don't let me walk in there, you all have to go out on a night on the town with me. Every single one of you.
Fine. And I'll leave
Fritz,
a tin
Fritz is
cup.
just gonna throw a dagger into the middle of it.
I'm all right with going out on a night on the town if it means
Okay.
that none of us turn into weird monsters.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that.
That's
We
fine.
are taking you to the icebox, Cream.
We do have to take.
Do we?
There we go. That's it.
Did anything happen, or is it just there?
Nope. It's
What?
just going into the wood.
Oh,
Okay.
somebody ought to go get that. Somebody ought to go pick it up.
Do you want Dimitri to go do it?
Edwin,
No.
Edwin
No.
will mage hand and pick up the dagger and pull it out.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
You're welcome.
I like that mage hand now is accompanied by spooky noises.
Well,
Is
I'll
it
leave
just in this
and keep
house, or is
an eye.
that forever?
Uh,
I'm gonna imagine it's forever.
so, ladies,
Okay.
gentlemen, Bear, what do you want to do?
Where do any of the exits lead to? Like, there's like doors over here and like doors
Have
over
the
there and like
landing.
Those doors
Hallway.
supposedly
this door.
head towards a gallery.
Yeah, there's a gallery to the east. There's a landing to the northeast. There's a reading room to the southeast down there.
Yes.
And I don't see any other rooms that are connected. And we never got a map of the upstairs, so I don't know what's upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Why did I not get a map of the upstairs? It seems dumb of me.
Because
How about
no map of the upstairs came with this map.
Okie dokie.
Jeffrey's never gonna let us go upstairs.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you guys
Upstairs doesn't
beat the
exist.
DC, you can break the thing and go upstairs.
I think
I won't have a map for it, but
I think maybe, I don't know. I don't want to leave it alone, but also whoever has used it has already used it, so them using it again isn't necessarily going to stop us from killing them. I'm trying to think about this in the most logical sense possible.
Why would they leave it primed and not just use it if they're going to?
Well,
Yeah.
perhaps it doesn't. The way it works is it grants you the life force of others, but it doesn't necessarily grant immortality. Perhaps you have to reuse it periodically.
Maybe, or maybe it's a vampire and he's like trying to find a successor and somebody who's worthy, and only they will be able to use it.
We only have part of picture here, and the only way we're gonna get full picture is by keep exploring.
so there are several stairs up. Do you guys want to try your luck on those?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Did any of us look up when we got into this room?
Nope.
Edwin's gonna look up and see if there's anything up.
Vaulted ceiling.
There's no vampire standing in a balcony watching us.
No
No.
fucking spiders.
Doesn't look like a vampire
Hey.
or a spider, unfortunately.
Okay.
So
The vaulted ceiling looks kind of spooky. In the dim light, in the dim witch light provided by these green candles.
Right.
at Dimitri, how did like you got attacked? Did that guy seem like maybe he wanted to talk first? How amenable was he to the idea of having conversation.
He did say that he wanted to kill me because I'd seen too much.
What did you see that made him say that?
I don't know.
You're the worst seer. I don't mean that.
He just said you have seen too much, and then he attacked me.
Maybe it was just seeing him in the
You
first
sound
place.
a little
then?
Italian there, Dimitri.
Shut up, the DM is having a hard time.
He said, would you like some more?
Would you like a cannoli?
Would you like a cannolo?
And he said, oh no, you heard me say cannolo, you have heard too much.
Well, while these
Oh
goofballs
no,
are goofing around,
you have seen my sacred cannoli statue. I can never let you leave.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy vampire.
But the cannoli is my penis.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that because we all have seen this, and also Dead Child Ghost, that we have also seen too much.
So Shamrock,
But
you were
I'm
saying-
also really fucking charming, so I think maybe we could just talk to the guy.
Oh, I still look like that lady.
Oh,
That's right, you do.
Shamrock, you were saying?
I fully forgot
right,
about
so as the goofballs are goofing around, I'm just going to, one, pull Tintin out of my pocket and sort of put him on the ground and hand him my sending stones. All right, I'm going to take a look around. I need you to keep an eye on, make sure no one uses the circle. Got it, bud?
Beep boop.
All right. Keep it. Don't try to find anything that comes up.
Boop.
Just gonna dart off to behind a pillar and just sort of keep watch. All right.
It's very cute.
so-
He's like leaning out from behind it like a movie.
And it'd be great if he didn't also have a small steam stack going at the same
Yeah,
time.
I mean, it's very cute. Good. Bless him. He's trying.
that. Marie goes, oh no, where did Tintin go? I can't see him anywhere.
You hear
Which
like
way's up?
a little like an electronic wheeze, like a chuckle. Weep, weep, weep.
which
I'll
way's
scan
the upstairs? Is it this one? No, is it this one?
Yeah.
Raim, you want to try?
Well, I suppose finding more information might be worth it. And as long as the person isn't going to use the circle, I think exploring more might be
all-
worth it.
Yeah, Tintin has my sending stone, so if anything does show up, he can call us.
Cool.
Oh
So
no, I'm almost up the stairs.
Is there magic on this staircase too?
absolutely there is.
Can I
Yeah,
try to dispel
labyrinth house.
it? Can I try to dispel it, or is that bad?
You are going to have to make me an opposed check.
Okay. So what kind of check would that be?
This would be a caster level check, I believe. Or no, this would be yeah, do your casting stat with proficiency. Right?
Okay.
Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Yeah, make your spellcasting ability check. The DC is going to be very high.
I feel like we've talked about this before. That's not. Is that my spell attack bonus, or is that? Because
No,
that would just be my charisma.
That would just be
plus-
your charisma.
Just charisma, no proficiency.
No proficiency. It's a spellcasting ability check. However, if you have any spells
I'm-
about you that give you advantages or bonuses to ability checks, you may use that at this time.
Okay. I don't.
Maria, you said you were going to bend luck?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. So you get
I don't know if that helps at all.
All right. Not bad. Edwin, you feel yourself. Normally, when you dispel a spell, it's normally like you're trying to pull apart the spell matrix and, unravel it so that it dissipates. This feels more like you're almost like you're playing tug of war with something or someone. You get a feeling in your mind of, angry. Anger that you are daring to do this. Take 6 psychic damage.
Oh
The
man.
spell rebounds and you're knocked backwards.
Edwin falls down the stairs a little bit.
Oh, Cream.
Oh,
Do any of you want to try to catch him?
Yeah.
yes.
Oh no,
Is that a
our
death?
cream.
He's falling.
He'll do a little and then he'll fall.
All right. I'm not gonna make you guys roll. You guys can just catch him as he unbalances and starts falling backwards.
He is very light.
Oh my god, we need to try reading more.
Well,
Hey, Cream.
I think I'm fine. Whoever is making this is maintaining it, and they aren't happy that that I was messing with it.
Is it a who or a what?
I don't know. It felt like there was another thing that didn't like it.
There
Maybe a
was
person,
there
maybe
was
not.
tale from my hometown, back in Tomsk, of Grove that did not like hunters coming in. It reacted most poorly to them.
So you're saying you think the house is doing this and not a person?
I don't know. I am not a magic man. I just know of the stories of something. Something starts with G.
Great.
Gene Wilder?
Gene Wilder. This house is Gene Wilder. You found me out. You can make an Arcana check.
Yeah, sure.
Anyone who wants to can.
That's a good Arcana check.
That is a good Arcana check. You think what he's talking about is what's called a genius loci.
Okay.
Basically, it's an aware location.
Okay. So he's saying that this place is conscious. The mansion is conscious.
It could be.
Okay. Can I... If this is that, could I talk to it?
Probably, yeah. If you found its presence.
Its presence. Would its presence not be upstairs?
Its presence is in the door spell. If you're gonna have to kind of start a conversation with it. You got to do your handshake. The easiest way to contact the genius loci is to go where its focus is. You don't know where that is in this house?
The ballroom.
Alright, well... If Dimitri is right and this place is conscious, then there would be a focus for it somewhere in the house. And if we could speak to it, perhaps we could get it to let us up the stairs.
We don't think it's that.
I have gold to the basement.
Do we know if it's that? Is that it?
The ritual would not be the focus point. This would be
What about the
kind of like
dead
where its
children?
brain is.
What about the dead children?
You got the sense that the dead children were kind of like programs on repeat. This would be something that would be much more alive.
Dimitri did talk
Self-aware.
about an idol. Oh, alive. The vampire.
No, so a genius loci is a location that is become powerful enough to become self-aware.
The house is alive.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like that one early 2000s Disney Halloween
Monster House.
original Monster House.
Okay. I'm sorry
Or
that
fat
I'm
lady in
having
the
trouble
basement.
understanding.
So a genius loci would have some focal point, like its heart or its brain or something like that. That would be where all the magic gathered around, like a dungeon core kind of thing.
You ever like read or seen The Haunting of Hill House?
I'm understanding a lot of the references you're saying. I think I get what you're talking about. I'm just trying to figure out what I should be looking for, I guess. Like,
it's one of those things where it's different for every location. Sometimes it's like the center of a cavern. Sometimes it's a gem or a lava chamber, or sometimes it's the center of a graveyard, for example. If you want, Dimitri can try and like feel out where it would be.
so it's not the altar that he found before.
Are
that
you
he
asking
told us
him that?
about? I'm trying to know if Edwin has prior knowledge of genius foci that would tell him if.
It could be the altar, yes.
Okay.
It could be the altar. Are you asking him if it was?
Yeah, I'll ask Dimitri that. Do you think that was where the center of this house is?
I do not think so. I am getting a feeling from that direction. He points towards the west, but also kind of a bit south.
Southwest. So
Or
that
southeast,
could be
I'm sorry.
southeast. Excuse me. That could be the reading room, the piano room, the library, the basement. Probably not the garage, but that's also southeast. Well, I think if we want to get upstairs to find more, we're going to need to talk to the house. To do that, we need to find this focus. Because I can't dispel it, I'm sorry, but it's stronger than I am.
Hey, right now. We'll get you there, Cream.
Look around, see if we can find it.
Well, thank you.
Well, you said that there's magic blocking the stairs and you couldn't dispel it because the house was fighting with you. Maybe it wants us to go on its little wild goose chase? Go through whatever portals at the top of the steps? I mean, last time we did that, we ended up somewhere we didn't intend to be, but we learned more about the house in the process.
Well, that may be so. I think it's worth trying. Last time it wasn't that dangerous, aside from a few spiders.
It's inching up the stairs.
Go for it. You want to go up?
Yeah, I'll go first again.
Edwin is following.
I will
Same.
also come.
Wink.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
I'm moving
hello.
out of the way just so that other people can get in.
There's side Dimitri. Oh, hello.
Just gonna move him over there.
Oh no.
It's a dead man.
Yeah, sure.
And
Yep.
some kind of banshee looking bit. God damn.
Is that what I'm seeing here?
Yeah, what are we seeing? What are we looking at?
You see what looks like a murdered individual on the ground, and kneeling over the body, kind of floating, but a little bit above the ground, but also very obviously kneeling. Appears to be a woman in a very old flowing gown, her hair drifting ethereally in an unseen breeze. Her eyes glowing a deep yellow. Manacled around her wrists are manacles with dangling chains which seem to run to the floor where they hold her in place.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
The apparition look vaguely like what Maria looks like right now?
Yes.
There she is, lady of the house.
Does this woman look freshly murdered?
I think the dead body is someone else, but the apparition is,
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, how would you tell?
Well, like if it's bones versus there's like some meat on there.
No, this is like a ghostly figure.
Well, no, I'm talking about the body that she's leaning over.
The body is like looks like someone who's had their throat cut.
Okay, but it's like it looks like fresher than the skeletons.
since first week.
Yeah,
third
the
week.
the blood is still wet.
Okay. Oh, okay. Like recent.
Yeah, like within a day or two. Perhaps even sometime this day.
Oh, that's upsetting.
She speaks in a hoarse, wispy voice, like someone whispering down a very long tube to you. Why do you look like me?
I like imitate her voice. I say, "I'm here to finish your unfinished business."
Then I bless you for helping me. Have you
Tell me what to
seen-
do when it's done.
Have you seen my husband?
Me personally, no. I think one of my friends here, yes.
Hearken to my tale. My husband and I were happy here with our 2 children. But his business turned poorly, and he went mad in his obsession with reclaiming his lost wealth. He believed that if he could somehow get more time, he could recover it. And he did something terrible. She kind of like floats a little bit up. She like stands up from her kneeling position and she floats there. You see her try to like move forward to you and reach out to you, and the chains binding her to the spot on the floor, these ethereal chains, pull back at her arms and she's like yanked backwards.
I'll approach her.
She is stuck in this square. As you approach her, you can see what looks like an ethereal, almost like oozing wound in her neck. What one would assume would be made by a heavy bladed weapon. Dimitri kind of like pales under his fur as he remembers his vision of the man walking behind her with an axe. I was his first victim, and he was going to take our children too. But they died in the cupboard before he was ready. So I'm gonna turn that down a bit.
Right.
He was obsessed with his quest for power, and his lust for more of it has driven him to kill many people over and over. She looks down at the individual on the floor and says, or at the body on the floor and says, "This was his latest victim. he cruelly puts them up here for the last moments after he's done with them, so that I may see them, bound as I am, unable to help, unable to hinder.
We think
Stop
that
him.
Maria first.
Sorry, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, we think that we can stop him. Something that might help. Do you know, is there a place that seems like not necessarily the center of the house, but the heart of it?
That would be his study. He always went there to think. If you
Be
go
on the map.
down the stair. Oh yeah, if you pull out your map, she can point. It's gonna be right there.
Oh, there.
Okay.
Library?
No, the library is right here.
I'm just looking in the dark here. I'm trying to.
It looks
Sure,
like the
just
piano
distance
room
here.
or the reading room, one of those two.
It's the reading room.
Because I think
Okay.
we're in the landing in the top
That
right.
sounds about right. Yep.
You are in. You're in the landing. So if you go through the gallery to the reading room, or failing that, you could go through the entrance hall, up through the piano room, and into the reading room.
Right. Okay. It's somewhere in that general area. Got it.
She points to your map. She says, He keeps himself close to it at all times. If you wish to stop my foolish husband and release me from this, you will have to catch him while he is asleep. He goes back to his secret hiding room off to the side whenever he's injured to sleep it off.
Well,
I mean, did Dimitri land any hits on him? He might be sleeping
Dimitri
right
definitely
now, for all
filled
we
in
know.
with lead. Dimitri nods. This is yes. He definitely shot him a few times.
He might be sleeping right now, for all we know.
That this is your best time, despite the fact that he is not a traditional vampire. My husband still has some of their weaknesses. If you stake him now, he will be vulnerable.
Fuck yeah, I knew getting stakes was a good idea.
Formerly, you're so smart.
Thank you, Maria. It's only because I have a brilliant leader to inspire me.
I'll blow you a kiss.
Please tell me, have you seen what happened to my children? Did they pass on?
I think maybe they need your help, dude.
other to the house like you are.
They were asking for you.
I would go to them. She lifts her arms slightly and the chains pull taut. But he has bound me here.
Yeah.
Is there a way to unbind you?
If you can convince the spirit of the house to free me, then nothing he can do will stop it from happening.
cool. I feel like we should be able to do that. Like, I mean,
Yeah, we have a lot of high charisma people here. We can.
plus, like, how much of a dick do you have to be to side with, like, the child killer?
I would be most grateful if you do manage to end my husband. Everything in this house is yours.
I think that's as close to legally buying a property as we're going to get.
Surprise. Let's get this job done.
Come back when you've done it, and I will pass over the property to you.
Back when we're done then, Miss Meyhovic.
She kind of like drifts off. Not like physically, but just like her eyes unfocused and she stares off into the distance.
She's sleepy.
All right, let's go talk to the spirit of the house.
Taking.
Should we kill him first?
Yeah, that's a good question. What's our order of operations here?
I think if we kill him first, it will be easier for us to move around and figure out where everything is. And if he's asleep now, he might not be asleep later, and then we would have to injure him again and wait for him to go to sleep. So I think that's the more pressing of the two, and we will need to do both.
Hey, house. will you maybe let us get to this guy so that we can take care of him, so that we can take care of you in the nice way and we take care of him in the bad? Will you let us do that, house, please?
Surprisingly,
you.
the house does not speak back to you.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Assume that it says yeah.
Side, keen mind. What time is it?
Looking outside, it's probably about like 1 a.m.
I'm vampire hunting hours. Let's go.
Yeah, so she said. What room did she say he would be in?
Secret room.
The
Had a
reading
secret room to the side.
Maybe to the side of his study?
I
There's
thought it was
two
the reading room. What's in
doors
the reading
there.
room? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think
the-
the reading room is his study.
The heart is in the study.
Yeah. So she waves her hand as you guys get ready to go, and a darkness lifts.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
south it is.
Like,
Edwin's not going to go first. He's too squishy for that.
Okay. Inside, there are many beautiful paintings. Professional crooks that you are, you guys recognize... Oops, hold on. Let me get rid of that. You guys recognize that each of these paintings would probably be worth at least 100 gold.
No.
Some of the nice
That's for later.
landscapes.
That's a thought
Yeah.
process for later.
Making your way more south, you see what looks to be the reading room. Inside, there is one glowing red candle. Sorry, the candle, the flame is glowing red on the table. And laid out in another circle appears to be a bound corpse. Maria, as you get closer, you can hear something.
Which is...
It sounds like a beating heart.
coming from the corpse.
Yeah.
Can I do a medicine check to see if they're still alive? I'm not good at it.
I mean, yeah, sure, why not? Didn't I have a heartbeat here somewhere?
Does anyone else hear it?
You have to be pretty close to hear it.
In that case, I'm gonna step aside and let
so,
formally
like,
take a listen.
Yeah, so like formerly and you have to be within 1 square of it. This
Okay.
definitely looks like a mummified body.
Ooh.
But you hear a faint sound. Of a heartbeat.
Would Dimitri recognize, is this the vampire by any chance?
This is definitely not the vampire.
Okay, just checking, just in case.
Does this look like the, because we know a little bit about the original owner of the place. Does this look like him? Or
Nope.
is this fresh?
This looks like a corpse. A woman's corpse.
The wife? The lady of the house?
Nice penis.
It's hard to tell, but it's the resemblance is like looking between Maria and the mummified body. The resemblance is uncanny.
Cable.
We're just gonna like kind of come down here and take a look. That is very messed up.
Thank you, Dimitri.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who does this look like? Whose body is this?
This looks like a mummified version of the woman you just talked to.
Oh, okay. She said, Edwin's speaking quietly, to not, I don't know, wake up hidden sleeping vampires. She said that there was something off the side of the house that he might be in.
Yeah, side room. I don't know if it'd be over on this side. This side.
Well, this is an exterior wall that looks out onto the lawn.
Okay, so probably this side.
Guys went into that side room by the office, right?
Can we check the paintings again?
Sure, go ahead and everyone
Ooh,
who
you're
wants
so
to can make
smart.
an investigation check.
There's been 2 painting rooms. They really like painting rooms in this bitch.
Edwin investigates so well.
30-20, baby.
It's a 2.
Maria, I'm gonna say that the sight of the body has really transfixed you, and every time you go to like look at something, your eyes are just drawn back to it.
Fair enough.
I don't see a Shamrock investigation.
Just trying to get Mike working here. Stand by.
Cool. The paintings, while being very nice paintings, do not appear to have hidden secrets behind them.
As with advantage,
However,
that's
Edwin,
28.
reaching into the fireplace here, feeling around, you feel a hidden latch on the side.
Oh.
Please tell me you actually make that noise.
Edwin will quietly go, oh.
Well, okay then.
And
This
he'll
has
kind of
been
like,
the house of Edwin making just like good sounds.
yeah. Edwin will kind of gesture everyone over and like, I guess he'll open it. He'll pull the lever. Do whatever that's gonna do.
Pull the lever, creep.
Cool.
Is it the wrong
So,
lever?
I did. Sorry, I need to retcon.
Oh no. What has happened?
I forgot I did put a painting down. So yeah, you guys find the the suspicious painting. Edwin pulls the lever, and it goes.
Oh, okay. So it's the painting, not the fireplace. Got it.
No, the fireplace was like that. The catch that released it.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I guess we go check the painting.
Whoop, everybody come take a look at this. That's interesting.
That's probably gonna lead over to the office, if I had to guess.
Dimitri kind of like walks over and pulls it all the way aside.
Casting spells is quiet, correct?
In what sense?
If I want to cast silence on top of the room right there where he is, and on top of all of us, could I do that? There is a verbal component.
There is a
to
verbal
it.
component.
Could I whisper the verbal component? No, fuck that. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. Forget it.
I was gonna say, try doing me like a stealth check of some kind.
Can I say that? Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. Or
Okay,
is it
yeah,
too
that's
late?
fine.
Okay. Everyone's just gonna try to be quiet.
Yeah,
and
so
not wake the
there's
vampire.
an open coffin here, and this individual appears to be laying in it asleep.
Edwin's gonna quietly do like a stabbing gesture and point in the room. I don't know who has the stakes, but
Each of you
I
has
think
one.
we all have one, right?
Each
Oh,
of you
okay.
has one, but
Yep.
Dimitri kind of just like shrugs, walks over. Plunges a stake into his heart.
Casually.
The guy sits up and goes, and then freezes.
We're in sunshine.
Personally dead. Blink if you're undead. Blink if you like to suck blood. Blink if virgin blood is the best blood.
Is he alive or is DM dead?
is the
Stake
vampire dead?
Stake to the heart. If a piercing weapon made of wood is driven into the vampire's heart while the vampire is incapacitated in its resting place, the vampire is paralyzed until the stake is removed.
Oh, okay. So we can just
That's
kill him
called
now.
torpor, baby.
So, I'll light him up. Pulls out his flask clock.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay.
Ooh, how many surfaces in this place are wooden?
This is
I
an
think-
old house, so the answer is yes.
Yeah,
All right.
and
put it that
also
way.
the stake is
I mean-
wooden, and we
the
kind
walls
of
are
need
covered in
that.
stucco.
So burning
must,
might not be the best decision, but we could just kill him with other means.
We
mean-
could kill him with weapons. I've got a sword. It's pretty good.
I mean,
Decapitation.
I don't know anything that has ever survived having its head cut off.
Can I try?
Oh yes,
out
get in
his,
here formerly.
Pulls out his hot knife. Here, use this. Should
By
go
all
through like
means,
butter.
go ahead.
I look at my plus 13 sword and go, no. I'll use this instead. It's a 32 to hit.
No, you don't need to roll. He can't move. You automatically.
I know.
hit.
I just need to emphasize how good it is. Jeffrey.
All right.
You gave me a really good weapon. I like using it.
All right.
But I'm
great.
also because he's paralyzed. I'm gonna go ahead and say I get sneak attack. Maybe
He.
I'm
It's an
surrounded by
automatic
my
crit.
allies. That's fair. That's fair.
Can you coup de grace in the system? I don't know.
Yes.
It's an automatic crit. He can't move.
That's fair.
So yeah, you pull back your sword and you swing and you cut off his head.
Well, there we go. Just want to
Cool.
know what I've gotten on my sneak attack. I'm just curious. Wow. It would have been great sneak attack, lads.
It would have been a great sneak attack, lad.
Jeez.
Honestly, I thought that was gonna be much harder.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, that was. I mean, we still have to talk to the house, but
Playing smart,
Yeah.
not harder.
Work smarter, not harder.
does anything around here look like the core of the house?
And then he sits up for his second phase. No, I'm just messing with you.
Is it perhaps this
Do I get his
candle?
soul in my sword, Jeffrey?
What?
Ooh.
What
Do
was
I
the
get
question?
Do I get his soul inside my beautiful, powerful sword?
Sure do.
Delicious, thank you.
You're welcome.
Two of
Can
its
I
little
get the
eyes are back.
steak back? Because we'll probably need it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Dimitri kind of places his hand on your shoulder and says, "Wait. Aren't vampires supposed to disappear in sunlight or something? Why don't we let the sun take care of it?"
It'll take about 6 hours, but it'll get there.
I mean, the lady also said that the people that are in this place aren't exactly vampires.
No. I'll also go pee for plenty. Just,
Okay.
I know I've given at least
You-
one of you a vial of liquid sunlight at one point. Question is, did you remember to put it on your sheet?
It was not me. This
I
time
have
it was
so
not
many
me.
vials of various things, but I know sunshine is not one. I have lightning.
Are you sure
That's
you
not
didn't give
me.
that to Francis?
It might have been given to Francis.
Yeah,
Wait, no, that was Francis.
because I think that was
It is
Francis.
Francis.
Whoops.
Whoopsie
Wow.
doopsie. Sunsetted the character? No, we could have sun risen with that character.
Well, joking aside, I
Probably
suppose
never would have been the cream.
take the headless body and I'll just take this outside.
You just place it where you want to place it.
I'll just put it out. Okay, if I put it on the front lawn, that's going to ask many questions.
Well, we
Please don't
can't get out.
Place it by the
right,
window.
Exactly now.
Yeah, I'll just put it by the chair there.
Okay, cool. You'll notice that the symbol on the coffin lid is the same one as the ritual circle.
Can I examine it and see if it has anything to do with it? Like, are they connected?
This is you would surmise that this is the place that he has to go to recover.
Oh, so the
While he
ritual
has
ties
great
you.
regenerative abilities, he has to go to this specific coffin to recover.
So
If he wants to
the ritual ties you to the coffin.
well, it ties you just like all magic, it's got its price. Right? Like regular casting spells makes you tired. You get phenomenal vampire powers, but you're bound to a coffin.
Need to
Got
be
it.
live space.
Does this candle look like it might be the...
No,
The thing that
it's
lets-
just an ever-burning flame.
It's just a candle.
Yeah,
Is
the
the ghost
the
woman?
mummy is the
Oh. Oh, okay.
that was
Well,
that was the whole bit of the beating heart sounds
Oh,
coming
I'm
from a
done.
dead body.
While they're meandering over there, I'm going to read the book.
Okay, the
Edwin's
book.
gonna. No,
Sorry.
Edwin's not gonna do that. Edwin's gonna let somebody else talk to the mummy.
Okay, so the book appears to be a an accounting of the list of victims and the various reagents that were used in the ritual, using the circle as he was going. If it wasn't such a grotesque way to use it, you would almost say scientifically at the ritual to see what could be done. And so you
Scientific, just no ethics.
So you would find you find there's evidence he's done all sorts of stuff. Like he's got he's figured out how to give himself the claws and the blood drain and turning into mist and the regeneration and all sorts of stuff. He's figured out how to make himself basically a pseudo vampire. The only thing he couldn't figure out was how to make the bite infectious, because it's not from the vampiric curse, it's from a ritual.
Well,
God
good
damn
news, Dimitri.
it.
You're not going to be a vampire.
He also made some speculations about this is how maybe you could make a swim speed or how to breathe underwater, stuff like that.
Well, I'm definitely holding on to this book.
So if you had no morals and you really wanted a specific monstrous ability, here you go.
I mean, I'm going to hold on to it. Not necessarily going to use it, but I'm definitely holding on to it.
Cool.
I'm keeping a close eye on Shamrock now.
Okay. Shamrock picked up a book, read it intensely, and then quickly put it in his pocket.
Formerly will remember this.
Fritz complained about being the only immortal now. I can fix this. I have the knowledge.
Do you want to step in the circle?
No.
That's the only person who Fritz would allow in the circle is Sham. Because he deserves it, because he lost his immortality. Get it back, King. You deserve it.
Yeah, it's not like you just made a character sheet with one character.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna put a pin
Sure
in
you
that
don't
one.
want to put a
Get back to it.
template in your character, making about 4 hours of work?
You know what?
Yes, it's
let
only
me think
one.
about it.
Alright, so
Put a pin in that.
who wants to try talking to the house?
I mean, I would love to. I don't know if anyone else wants to as well.
I don't think anyone could stop you.
I'm here to assist if you want to help, because,
But I just want to make sure everyone's getting their moment, as it were.
I think Maria looks like the heart of the house and was talking to the ghost of the heart of the house, so it makes sense for Maria to do it.
Okay. I guess I'll sort of crouch down, sort of be more on her level. And I'll just kind of touch her mummified shoulder. And say, it's all right. He can't hurt you again. He can't hurt anyone ever again. It's okay to let go.
You feel a sense of confusion flowing up your arm.
He is gone and dead. We've made sure of that, my party and I. And we're here to take care of the house, but we can't do that until you let go of the souls that are trapped here. It's time for them to move on.
You get it's not really words that flow up the link, it's more like a jumbled bunch of emotions and images, and The overall sensation is one of, I don't know how.
Can you open the front doors?
Yes.
I don't know if that's it, but could be something.
How do you let go of what has been with you so long?
Well, that's a loaded question, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you gotta play some therapy to this fucking broken house.
House therapy.
House therapy. Coming to HGTV soon.
Like Home Network.
I fell in love with my house, the new Hallmark special.
It just sounds like a Chuck Tingle book.
How do you let go? How to explain that to this house?
I don't know. How would you explain letting go? How would Maria explain letting go?
People don't get to stay on forever. Humans don't, especially. It's hard when you're gonna outlive the people who care about you for a long while. So you have to make your peace with that. Feel what you're going to feel. If it's grief, if it's anger, that's fine. But there are other things out there. There are other people, other friends. Sometimes you have to find them. And that's what we're going to be for you. There are many of us who are going to live for a very, very long time.
Friend?
Yes, that's what we're here for. We're here to take care of you.
Friend. As you feel the heartbeat under your shoulder, or under your hand, slow down and stop.
Maria's crying a little bit, but she's trying not to let the rest of the group know. She's like, all right, well, I think that should do it. We should probably give her a proper burial and all of that, and then we'll have to, of course, fix up the house because it is what I promised anyway. Thank you guys for coming to this haunted house with me. I appreciate you. Fuck.
Fritz is just gonna kind
Very
of shuffle a little bit closer and just hold her hand while also trying very hard to be real casual about it and being like, yeah, no, fun adventure this has been. We did murder someone. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is, I think we've had the least amount of deaths on this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Shockingly right.
Oh, least
That's
amount
a
of
stat.
injury.
Yeah, this went very well. I mean, yeah. So what now? What do we do now?
Well,
Okay.
now we go back to Miss Meyhovic, tell her
Oh, yeah.
settled.
By the way, digging through the drawer here, you do find the deed to the house.
Hey.
Hell yes.
Just to
Hell
speed things along.
The letter of the law.
We gotta know what's upstairs.
So we go talk to Miss Meyhovic first, if she's still there, and then
I don't know. Let's find out.
yeah.
We're going on a trip.
In my favorite rocket ship.
Zooming through this
Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Fritz, you good there, buddy?
What?
Oh,
I
you're
was
still
singing the rest of the song.
Come join us.
you're still in the other
Oh,
room, and I was
shit.
like, is
Wrong
Fritz
room.
Sorry.
is Fritz making a power play?
Listen, at some point in time, I lost my woman. She's somewhere on the map. Which direction are we going in? Is it this way?
Yeah, I'm
Which direction are we
pretty-
going in?
To the
Is it
north.
You
this
left
way?
her in the ballroom.
Yeah,
Oh
left
yeah,
you
we
guys-
went up the stairs.
she's having a
Uh,
great time with Tintin. Don't
I-
worry about
I
it.
You
saw
didn't-
Fritz like stayed behind. I was like, is Fritz doing a power play right now?
I just run up on the house and I say, listen
Listen here, bitch.
here,
So-
bitch.
Suddenly get in the coffin. Now I'm gonna be double immortal.
I get in the cover and say, Island, this hole is for me.
Okay, so you come back and she says, I can feel it, as she lifts up her hands, and they are no longer covered in chains. I can feel it. The curse is lifted.
And now you can go get your kids.
Yeah, they're
Make up
waiting
for
for
you.
you.
Wait for a long time.
Yes. She passes through you all, going to it. The document in hold on. The document in your hands, as she passes through it, gains a glowing sigil, and the sigil kind of shifts and wiggles and resolves itself into her signature on the document.
Oh.
Off in
Very
another
beautiful.
room. Off in another room in the distance. A woman comes flying through the door and says, My children, it is time. Mother, mother, you're back, you're here. Yes, my children. We can be together now. And they all huddle up, and then they disappear, leaving behind only skeletons.
Man, we have a lot of skeletons to bury, only some of which we have names for.
There's a few skeletons in the closet to be sure, but
They aren't
we'll,
even in the
find a
closet, they're
way.
on the floor, Sham.
Very untidy.
I was trying to make a joke, but
I was too.
here's where I have a bit of a dead audience.
Well, there's only 2 things left to do, yes?
Go home, take a
Wait.
shower.
Yeah, take a nap.
We have to
Have some fun home
we have to
renovation.
solve this ritual circle, and of course, the best part. Find out what's in the attic.
Oh yeah, the upstairs. We
Oh,
can
yeah.
finally
I
fucking do
forgot how badly I wanted to go upstairs.
Dimitri wanted to go upstairs so badly that he turned into Dracula.
Your mom turned into
He also
Dracula.
turned French.
Yeah, he was French for
Play the play.
DC.
Fucking got him.
Just for that, each of you take 1 self-respect damage for making fun of the DM.
Oh,
Happily.
I'm sorry.
No, my
I'm glad to
self-respect.
take.
I'm
Sorry.
bold of you to think that I've
doing
ever
it right
had
this
self-respect.
I actually have DR to respect.
If anyone would, it would be Shamrock. You can't disrespect me. I disrespected myself first.
You're resistant to self-respect damage.
Resistant to self-respect. All right.
Edwin's gonna head downstairs to look at this ritual.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
move you all down the stairs.
Oh, a fun little title card right here.
Oh, yeah.
So it is. Odd that they put that out in the lawn, but okay, that's the choice.
Branding.
Hey, Tintin. Yeah, well, I suppose
Wee-woo.
Quiet Night's better enough. Had fun with sort of waves his hand in the general direction of the persona. Right.
Don't sound sad. She's not that bad.
Well,
Actually, she would have disappeared, wouldn't she? Too far away.
Sure, why not?
Right. Well,
Oh no, I'm not supposed to exist.
Me too.
right.
So,
well,
gentlemen.
Elephant in the room. How we dealing with this?
Back to square one.
Sham.
I think if anyone goes into that ritual, they might get tied to the coffin. Do we want to be tied to a coffin? Does anyone want that?
No, but I mean, we will own the place.
I mean, you guys
so-
go to a bed anyway.
Wait, you guys have beds?
We could also probably move the coffin to like our room, which isn't as bad.
Yeah,
What if
I
you
mean,
can't go outside?
technically,
at
you
night?
don't have to be bound to that coffin, but you must rest in a... his version required you to rest in an area, in a thing that was marked with that. He picked a coffin because vampires. You could easily just inscribe that into the headboard of your bed.
What if we put little Tintin in there?
Now, here's the thing. Now that I am thinking about it, though, I am already a fanged immortal creature.
Mm-hmm.
So if I got in the circle, really nothing would change.
Well,
That
Can you go
nuts.
out during the daylight?
Now?
No, yeah, well, I'm asking if you go in there, would you be able to go out during the daylight?
That's a good question.
I tend to do things job-wise at night, so I'm just saying, and then it would wear off and I still wouldn't die, so...
Listen, if it's gonna help defuse this bomb, I'll go in.
Yes.
I feel like if somebody's going in there, it should be because they want this, not to defuse it. Maria has said she wants.
No, the other option is listen, Maria, respectably, no.
I
We
mean,
need a
in
boss that we
fairness,
don't need.
my nana would be so fucking mad if I couldn't go to church on Sundays.
And also,
Your other
what if you
option is
didn't
just
age and
leave
you're like
this-
3?
Leave this loaded gun in the middle of your house.
No,
We could forcefully dispel
I want to
it.
have a housewarming party, and this is just going to be a whole thing.
If we
New
forcefully
skin,
dispel it, it will
same
let
old
everyone
job.
know that something has happened here. Do I know if there's a way to dispel it without somebody using it that wouldn't let every magic user in miles know? Or does that not exist?
I assume... I guess if you really tried hard, you could try to, like, ground it somehow. That would probably take you weeks.
Well, are you licensed? Because we own this house. We can do whatever the fuck we want with it.
A licensed magic
License or
user?
not, I'm pretty sure they'd still raise some eyebrows.
I actually think I'm on the same boat as Fritz here. I don't think there's anything more it can do. I think might as well. I think either one of us could take it, and I think we'd probably be fine at this point.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
I feel like
Between the two of us.
there's what else are you gonna do? You know?
Can't get any less.
We're already here.
Rock, paper, scissors, I'll let you win.
Maria, do you want in on this?
No,
Wait,
my
wait,
mom is gonna be pissed if I can't go to church.
While we're going at it, I'm walking in.
No, I
I
physically
fucking
restrained
tackle
you.
you. No, absolutely
Let
not.
him
My
do
next
it.
year.
All
Let
right,
him
hold
do
on,
it.
hold on.
Let him do it.
Formerly,
Yes.
make an make a strength check, or if
With
you have it,
advantage because I'm
athletics.
helping.
You're
This
not
is
close
strength.
enough, Fritz.
Can't I just be a slippery little boy?
What's
Let
this?
him-
I have 10 feet of wing movement.
All
Can't
Let
I
him
just
walk in a
dive
you
out of the
circle.
way?
I was
Or
just
dive
being
into
pedantic, saying you
other.
can't help if you're not next to. You can do me an athletics at advantage. Shamrock, I need you to make me an opposed athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics it is.
How come he gets acrobatics, motherfucker?
Because the person defending the grapple gets to choose. I don't make the rules.
Fuck
Oh,
me. Are you kidding?
Shamrock, it's your choice. Do you want to slip out, or do you want to let it happen?
Skin, same old ideals. I'm going in.
All right.
No!
Sure,
Oh.
you at least talk to us about this.
Shamrock steps into the center of the magic circle, and
Yay!
the light in the room goes blinding white. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. This is a serious moment, but I just thought this is the second time
I know,
inside
that's why
a week, inside
No.
a week,
You
that
still get
Shamrock has
PTSD.
changed race.
Uh,
So Shamrock, you have become the magical energies focused on this ritual are siphoning into you, and you feel your body changing and morphing. Your canines elongate, and your skin grows paler. Your hair turns a snowy white, and you feel a slight burning in the back of your throat, like you haven't drank for a long time.
I haven't drank for a long time.
Like a man who's been in the desert and hasn't had anything to drink.
No, not even. Shamrock has no idea of what the sensation would compare to. He doesn't he's only just started
Your body knows what you want.
drinking a week ago.
And then the light recedes, the flash of light recedes, and all the candles go dark.
Fucking disarmed.
Well, there's blood in those faces that we found. Sort of in the greenhouse.
I don't want blood.
You say that, but it's kind of appealing. Something in you is hungering for a substance that you feel might be blood.
Okay, now that I think about it. Okay, nope, that's weird. Not even finish that thought. Let's just.
We won't
My
look
head
if you just
hurts.
want to do it. We'll pretend like it doesn't happen.
And welcome to the moral dilemma of being hungry.
Yeah.
So,
I ever mentioned that being flesh and blood sucks?
Shamrock, are you ready to write down the changes to your sheet?
Give me a second here as I pull up the notepad.
Okay.
All right, fire at me.
Your strength score increases by 2, and your charisma score increases by 1.
All right.
You will stop aging when you reach adulthood, which is now. Your base walking speed is still 30. You have superior dark vision. You can see in dim light up to 120 feet as if it were bright light, and darkness as if it were dim light. So you have 120-foot dark vision.
Yep.
Your creature type is undead instead of humanoid. Which means an undead creature, you cannot benefit from most healing spells. However, you can recover hit points through health potions and rests.
Cool.
You have resistance to necrotic damage. Your claws and fangs are natural weapons, which you can use to make unarmed strikes. They deal 1d4 plus your strength modifier in piercing damage for your fangs
you.
and slashing damage for your claws.
You said 1d4?
1d4 plus strength. Piercing for your fangs, slashing for your claws. You gain the Bloodthirst ability. As an action, you can drain blood and energy from a living creature. Make an attack roll with your bite against the target within range. On a hit, the target takes an extra d6 necrotic damage. That's in addition to your 1d4 plus strength. The target's hit points maximum is reduced by the amount equal to the necrotic damage taken. You regain hit points equal to the damage dealt plus your con mod. I'll send you the whole thing.
All right, sounds good.
You gain a blood drain.
Yep.
You also gain regeneration. As a bonus action on your turn, you can regain 1d6 plus con mod hit points.
Neat.
And you also gain the ability to speak Necro, which is the language of the undead.
And this replaces my old human stuff.
No, it's all the languages you knew in life, but also because you are an intelligent undead, you naturally can speak Necro.
No, I mean the template here.
No, this is on top of.
Oh, okay then.
This is not your daddy's vampirism. This is magically created vampirism.
Oh, neat. Well, I guess on Shamrock's bucket list now is trying to synthesize blood.
Now onto the bad parts.
Yep. You're like bad.
You are cannot enter a residence without invitation for one of the occupants. You're vulnerable to radiant damage. And the usual stake to the heart.
Yeah.
You did not get the version with the sunlight hypersensitivity.
Oh,
Hey, you can go
neat.
outside.
Yeah.
However...
Oh no, I'm going to have to go to Silver again and say, oh no.
However, you are susceptible to... because you are undead, you cannot enter consecrated ground.
Okay. It's no churches.
No churches. No holy sites. None of that
And
stuff.
I was about to become a cleric. Oh no. Not really, but...
You also don't get the Children of the Night or the transform into vampire form, into bat form or mist form.
Okay.
But yeah, that's your thing.
Neat.
You don't get the
Buffs
cool
now,
vampire
but
resistances
buffs
either.
later. I'll be fine.
Yeah, so not a terrible imposition other than, you know, the radiant damage bit and the holy ground bit.
Those can be handled. At least one of those.
Also, you will need to drink blood at least once every few days.
Fair enough.
However, luckily, there is a spell for that.
Yeah.
You'll have to find a doctor to teach it to you guys.
And thanks to my handy dandy pots, I know how to make some fridges too. So hey, blood on tap.
It is a first level transmutation spell. Create or destroy blood.
You know, I saw you put that spell in, and I thought it was something to do with the hospital. Apparently, it wasn't.
Plans within plans, my friend. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do in here?
Are we gonna go upstairs?
We should go upstairs.
We should go upstairs.
Go upstairs.
Upstairs.
Question: is the whole dark vision thing like stopping anything, or
Yes, you guys can get your dark visions back.
Shamrock is now baffled by the fact he can see so well in the dark? All right, that's new.
I think Maria had night vision as well.
Edwin also has dark vision.
Same here.
I now no longer need those goggles of night.
Nope.
Can anyone not see at night?
I think
Does
I was the last
Dimitri
one.
have dark vision?
Yes.
Then, yeah, that's all of us.
Yep.
We're gonna save so much money on electrical bills, guys. We never have to turn on the lights.
I can read my book at night, and no one can tell me no.
That's pure.
Okay. So, as you guys go upstairs, you guys find in the attic, it looks like a treasure trove of family heirlooms. Old antique furniture, the requisite, floor to top of a person's height mirror on that weird spinny stand that no one ever uses but is in every attic. There's many boxes of baby clothes and pictures, family memories. There's also several chests full of, silver candelabras and gold plates and things like that. Worth approximately 25,000 gold.
Okay then.
Oh?
They'll get the house gussied up.
Going through, you can probably find some items that are worth more as well, but the chest is like $signed eyes as you open it up.
Cool.
And with that, we have finished the house on the hill.
And now we're all gonna go to the ice box.
Are we going to the ice box?
At
No,
some
we
point.
Gave a word.
So now, this becomes green.
Yay.
So now, your control, now you have the chance to kind of pincer the financial district. Or the market district, I should say. You guys
So-
want to do anything else for the rest of the time, or do we want to call it here for the day?
That's a good question. Do we want to have a little group hang out and talk, or do we want to?
Whatever.
We could go to the ice box. We
It
could
could
show
be
the group a good
fun.
time.
Yes.
Talk to Shamrock about his vampirism.
Yeah.
We could have a fun little group night out.
I'm going to have you know, Shamrock's going to try to get drunk.
Hell yes.
Edwin is
So
dreading. Edwin's dreading all of this.
So far, Shamrock's been a humanish body for, what, 2 weeks now? 3, maybe? And being flesh and blood has been nothing but suck.
Maria tries to get Shamrock and Edwin to pregame with her.
At this point, Shamrock's in. It is probably 2 at night. He is now a vampire.
Hell yes, we're doing shots.
He has gotten beaten up by a bunch of things and flashbanged earlier. He's ready for a drink.
Fair.
Edwin is not a drinker. He is unhappy about all of this, but he did say that he would go out for a night on the town, so he will begrudgingly go along with whatever
Just think,
Maria is
Maria,
saying
you
to
could
do.
have been a vampire.
Hmm?
You,
Edwin the vampire.
this could have been you.
Could have been any of us.
Nothing would have changed. Nothing would have changed for Fred. Not a single thing.
So we go to the ice box.
Okay, we're going to the ice box.
That was an accident, sorry.
Just
I wonder if Maria's
type in the
Goyle
background
is
all
there.
this.
What do we have for period music? What?
I don't know.
What were we doing? Love Nest for this place?
Mm.
Tell you what, Fritz, this is your place. We got Crazy Blues, Whisperin' Love, Love Nest.
I don't know what
Swanee.
any of the songs sound like.
That's
Follow
fine, just
your
pick
chart,
one.
dude. On your list of potentials, pick number. Just 4.
1 through 5. Number 4. Got it. This is the future you chose.
Bold of you to assume that I have the music on at this particular moment. It's very quiet.
I hear it. Sounds like, and a bicycle built for two. Like that kind of music.
Oh no! Now I have trauma about that song. Oh no! The Roll20 kicked me out. Oh.
So what are we doing? What's happening?
I don't know.
Is
Wait a
there
minute.
like a performance happening, or are we just like hanging?
I don't know, Fritz, what would be happening at around 3 or 4 a.m.?
What day of the week is it?
Sunday.
Then yeah, there'd definitely still be performances happening, but this is definitely like last hurrah hours, the crowd would be especially drunk at this hour.
Okay. Who's on stage?
Let's just go down the line and pick someone random. I'm gonna wiggle my mouse. It is Evelyn.
You're keeping in mind that Everest
Yep,
has
is
a broken leg
yeah.
and Tucker
It's
has a black
Eve.
eye. Just Eve?
Just Eve. She probably has her snake. It would be ironic if she was doing a vamp act at this hour, but I'm not that mean.
Okay. Fritz, you also notice there's a few individuals of questionable alignment here. I mean, yeah, there's some like
Fuck.
drunken, rowdy people as you get in a burlesque show. But there's a couple people sitting up in the, I think that's called in the gods? Or is that in the wings? I don't remember. Up on one
Balcony?
of the top, on one of the top boxes. And they don't seem to be engaging. They're just watching. And in this raucous crowd, in a raging river, the rock that stands still draws eye.
And the people that I know to look out for are they're Montellos? What was it?
Those are Renzettis.
Renzettis, because Renzettis own the red light district, but have been fairly neutral on our zone.
Well, this isn't your zone. This is the red light district.
No, I know. I'm just saying we are not a specifically Renzetti loyal club.
No, as a matter of fact, they came here trying to get the Renzetti loyalty while you weren't here.
I'm gonna sort of hide behind Shamrock for a second and change faces.
Maria, do you still look like that woman?
No, I've changed
Okay.
back.
What
Not
are
a
you changing
complete
faces
weirdo.
to?
I just myself.
Oh no, sorry, Fritz.
Oh, okay.
Like sort of like a Weasley kind of greasy little man.
Okay. Yeah. These people are here to mess with what's yours. So, Weasley Greasy Man. I wonder how good Roll20 is going to be at that.
What? Oh.
Weasel Grease Man.
We don't need it. You can just use Fritz's token and we'll know that he doesn't look like that.
Surprisingly, Roll20 does not have a Weasley Greasy Man in the pipe.
Well, they can't have it. Where are these fuckers on the map? Is it these bitches
These
over?
two right here.
Oh, these bitches over here. I'd like to make my way up to these empty seats. Sit down over there, see if I can hear them talking.
Or do you want to be like right here?
Yeah, like right there.
Cool.
As stealth as possible.
Okay. They don't appear to pay much attention to you at this time.
Fair.
As you kind of like try to stealthily listen in on them, you realize they're not saying anything. They're just sitting there in silence. Like, that's the part that drew you. Like, there's raucous cheers and hoots and hollers and everything else. And these two are just kind of sitting there quietly watching.
Are they giving off any sort of... Are they emoting at all?
Nope.
Fucked.
They are just sitting there watching.
What's to do about that?
Do you have detect thoughts? Or do you even have spells? I don't understand how your class works. I'm sorry.
No, he's got spell-like abilities. He at the moment, Weasley Man, he.
Right as I noticed that my battery light started flashing on my laptop, I just grabbed my charger to plug it in, it fucking died.
Rest in pasta.
Are all of us
Yeah.
here right now seeing all this?
If you want to be, yeah. You're all definitely here. Whether or not you want to be up there with Fritz is up to you guys. You haven't said anything yet.
How far away are we from these guys here?
I assumed you guys just got like seats on the ground floor somewhere.
Yeah, if I'm like here, like how many feet is that?
Oh, it's a good like 15 feet up.
15 feet? Okay, so
Yeah, like there's a decent staircase up to the balcony.
detect thoughts would reach up there though.
Sure, why not?
Check.
Go ahead and place yourself wherever.
I cannot place myself.
I do not have control of my token either.
You do not have control of your token? Oh, that's right. Drag and drop doesn't do that now. They changed it. Alright, you may place thyself.
Like we all want to sit together, so I don't know if we want to
Yeah, Edwin is
be
like
like here-ish.
Edwin is like meekly following whoever to wherever they're going.
Are we sitting up with Fritz or are we sitting down here?
That's up to you guys.
I'm gonna be down here just because I don't want to encroach on Fritz's thing on accident.
That's fair.
Yeah, Edwin's gonna be with everyone.
But yeah, if they're within reach, I am gonna toss a little detect thoughts their way.
Cool. Sure. Go ahead. Make me a detect thoughts.
Okay. I get their surface level thoughts automatically, and if I want to delve deeper, they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Let's see. Range. Okay. So the surface level thoughts is just like the first thing that skims over their brain. So
Mhm.
what you get is like bored. You know, can't wait for this to be over. I got stuff to do. The seats are kind of uncomfortable.
Shit.
Man, I wish I could smoke right now.
Sorry, I got like an Amber alert on my phone for a hot second.
Oh.
It's the loudest thing in the world. You repeat like the last like sentence you just said.
You said these seats are kind of uncomfortable, and then another thought was like, I wish I could smoke right now.
All right, I guess I will delve a little deeper, and I'm gonna bend
Alright.
luck to subtract whatever they do on their saving throw.
Can you do that for each one?
I'm only gonna do it on one of them. I'll just do it on
North or south?
north.
North it is.
And my spell save DC at present is a 17.
Oh, it's 17?
Yeah.
It says 16 or 15.
Just because I have my Bloodwell vial, that increases it by 2.
Gotcha. Well, lucky for you, the bend luck was enough. So you reach in and dig, and you're not leading them, so you're just getting his thoughts at the time. And what's foremost in his mind is the memory of being told to come here and wait till the show's over and make an example of the old lady who's holding out on them.
Okay, immediately message that to Fritz.
He doesn't visibly react to that. Like, he won't look in your direction. He'll just still be pretending to watch the show he's seen a million times and probably helped her practice when she
Okay.
first started choreographing, and just his jaws clenched tight. Actually, no, he will hoot and holler a little bit and then come back down with you guys, and then just sort of like nod a direction to follow him backstage.
Whatever you want, I will follow.
I will follow you.
Follow you wherever you may go. Ooh.
Okay.
He
So
probably
you guys-
knows a way that isn't super obvious.
So you guys make the two of you?
Other people are welcome to join.
If they're going and
I'll go
it's
like
not-
I'm looking for the bar.
Edwin will try to go and not look suspicious.
Cool. So the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you go into the back, and in the back, Mama's there's the usual greeting, welcoming Fritz back, and my Alexa just got activated somehow.
My new character, Alexa, Warforged Alexa.
Do it, you won't.
Mama's in the back. Everyone greets you, and who was it? Was it Evelyn?
No, it was Boots
It was
That-
Boots.
that had her night.
Oh.
So Boots comes up to Maria and says, "Well, hello there."
Hi.
Deeper voice
not
than
that I
that.
don't
How dare
wanna-
you?
Not that I don't want to talk, but now is not a fantastic time.
Okay. Well, I was starting to think you forgot about me. But don't worry. I can be very patient.
I'm just whispering to myself, like, now is not the time. Not right now.
She gives
Stay
you,
strong.
she gives you very smoky eyes.
Nice one, Maria.
Thank you. I'm gonna like switch places with you because I can't.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't look directly at her right now.
No, I get it. I get it.
So, you guys make your way to Mama. Fritz walks in and Mama is holding an ice pack to her cheek.
I was going to inform you that the Renzettis are here, but it seems that you've already...
They came back since the last time you were here. Sorry, that's not the correct accent. Mama has a slightly Hispanic accent. But I can't do Hispanic without sounding racist. So,
Fair.
just assume.
So these are the people I was talking about. And I probably should have broached this as a topic of conversation with the rest of you guys. But you know, Ghost House happened. So technically speaking, we're in Renzetti territory. And the Renzettis have been fucking with my people. And the Renzettis are not allowed to fuck with my people. And the Lucianos were making sure that the Renzettis weren't fucking with my people, but then the Lucianos fucked with us. So there's two guys out there. And I'm just saying, we just killed a vampire. What's two normal men?
You killed a vampire?
A pseudo vampire, close enough, really.
Close enough, really.
Did you get bitten, Nejito?
Nah, it doesn't work like that. You're good. I'm good. Well,
Like I said, pseudo. We're fine.
Says the man who
So-
was turned into a vampire.
yeah. So they said after the show they were coming back for you.
Hope she
I
doesn't look
need
at my
you.
teeth.
I need you to not be in your office. And I need you, and I'd say preferably one of the boys, but also preferably probably some of the girls, to go home and
I mean,
just
Everest
yeah.
and Tucker have both like,
fucked off for the night.
yeah, they Everest can't perform, and Tucker, no one would really, not with a black eye.
I cock my gun at you, you yeehaw bitch. Take care of my mom. Just take some of the girls, lock yourself in at home. And, well, we'll try not to make a mess.
You do know someone who owes you a favor.
I also do know that they are about to try and come after Mama. And the bitch can shapeshift and has a whole gang with them. I think we can take out 2 people.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah. Unless you guys want to actually do a combat in the last 20 minutes,
That's fair.
we could just we could cinematic it. So, the show ends. It's over for the night. The men are looking around for Mama.
Fritz, are you gonna do that dramatic thing where you're in her desk chair and you like swivel around and it's you?
No, I'm going to make myself look like her and
Oh, that's also good. Fuck.
Yeah, and be in her office, in
Oh,
her
yes.
office chair, facing the door so they can see me. I'm just saying, we can't all fit everybody, just like, you know how when you play hide and seek, sometimes you just kind of hide behind the door? Some of you
Oops.
can do that. I'm sure one of you can probably fit, like, kind of crouch next to the desk.
Oops.
I'll crouch by the desk.
I'm a super
I'll
stealthy
be behind
rogue.
the door.
That's true.
Sure. So you are shapeshifted into Mama, and the
Mhm.
men come in and say, well, looks like you tried to hire some goons to keep you safe. But you see, this is the Renzetti's territory, and we warned you what would happen if you didn't pay up.
As they walk in, I close the door for them and then just move to stand in front of it.
Fritz is going to look at them with fear in his eyes for just a moment, dramatically acting. Before that look of fear turns into a grin, and then the grin gets sharper, and the appearance sort of melts off of him in a kind of gross-looking way. And he says, "This is Bianchi territory, fucker." Takes this fucking gun out. Let's go.
All right.
Cinematic. Oh,
So
Matt.
So you pull out your gun and you aim it at them, and they go, "What the fuck?" And like one of them, like they were holding like a baseball bat and a lead pipe.
Oh, they were
And so-
pussies.
Like they were coming here to beat someone up.
Yeah, I came here to kill. What is it? What is the one audio? I'm a white guy. I'm ready to kill.
You pull out a gun and you take aim and you just blow a hole into one of their heads. And
I
they
am
go,
1776.
so they go, Johnny, no! And like they try to rush you with the pipe, forgetting entirely the Shamrock is right behind them.
And me.
Shamrock's just going to grab one as they try to leave from just like, you're mine.
Second decapitation of the day, please.
Let him feed. Let him feed.
Shamrock, something is urging you to take a bite.
I imagine that blood spatter from the gunshot, just like
Blood spatter is really like the smell of blood is drifting into your nostrils like the sweetest ambrosia, and something your mouth gets dry, and you can almost feel like through your grab you can almost feel through under your fingers the pulse quicken in this isn't really a person, is it? This is just a bag of blood, a walking receptacle.
oh boy.
It would be so easy just to lean down and open your mouth.
He can have a little bite as a treat.
And unless you want to stop it.
I don't think he really knows what's going on right now, to be honest.
It's so easy. Just lean down and open your mouth. And before you realize it, the sweetest taste that you've ever known is flowing into your mouth. And you swallow it greedily, like a man who's been dehydrated for weeks and is now finding a water skin. And you slake your thirst. And just when it was getting good, the juice box runs dry. And now you're holding is just a pile of meat. You drop it to the ground, lick a little trail of blood off of your lips. And there's 2 more in the room.
And he heals that much, and oh boy.
And we are going to fade to black there.
Oh dear.
Oh, Formally, do you want to do something?
Oh yeah, do you want to kill someone?
Yeah, I had asked if I also could do something.
Go ahead.
before.
Yeah, kill someone. Go for it.
Yeah, I would like to do a second decapitation.
All right,
today.
cool.
Hell yeah.
Second
Feed the
decapitation of the
sword.
night.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Do you want me to roll?
No,
Yeah.
you don't have to roll.
Okay.
These are like level, like a CR1 half mook.
Probably roll a 1 and still hit.
You could
Yes,
you
that
could
would.
hit on
If
a
I rolled
natural
it
one.
would be a 14.
You could easily decapitate someone without needing to roll. I'm not going to be cruel.
Do we leave one alive?
That was what I was just about to ask.
I don't know. Can you guys get to before Shamrock does?
Shamrock can have my corpse.
Yeah, Shamrock
Oh,
can
yeah.
take a little sip of one of us.
Also,
Okay.
you just have to leave him just enough to be conscious. You can still sample.
How
I
many?
don't know if he has that kind of willpower
Control
just yet.
How many are there? How many are in this room?
It was 4, wasn't it?
It was 4, yes.
Okay.
And
So
now
it was the
it
2
is
that I went
1.
to go stalk, and then there were the other 2 on the other side.
Hmm.
One guy's brains blasted, 1 got sucked, the other one's now missing his head, 1 remains.
I think we should leave one alive to go tell the tale. But Fritz, this is kind of your rodeo.
Yeah, I did kind of say this is Bianchi territory, motherfucker, and like, who is going to pass the message along?
It's such a good line. You can't waste it.
Yeah,
It's true.
yeah. Just cocks and points at him is just like, do you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
You tell your fucking boss if he sets foot near this place. I don't give a shit about the rest of the Red District. If he touches the fucking icebox, well, points to the corpses around him, just like, you know what'll happen.
He's nodding frantically now.
What is his stance like?
Is
Ready
he
to
pissing himself?
bolt.
I'm gonna sort of like shoot him in the arm, like kind of graze the arm.
Okay, sure. You like shoot, and it like leaves like grazes his arm. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Run along.
He turns around and sees Shamrock currently snacking on a man. Shamrock,
Just
in the middle of your eyes are almost hazed over in red, and you turn and you see another juice box has come to you.
Play nice, Sham. Let him have his little run back to mommy and daddy.
angrily takes another drink.
Okay. He just like runs around you and out into the night. Dimitri tries to like pull Maria aside. Like, could I have a moment with you?
Mm? I suppose now's as good a time as any.
Yes. You see, there were many men down at the docks who were willing to work for us, but I need to oversee them. And so, and you know, my job at the construction company is also asking why I am taking so many days off. So I need to. I mean, I don't want to leave, but I need to see to my own things. I've got some money set aside, and I always wanted to settle down and maybe start up my own church or monastery.
Back to that. And I give him a handshake.
You are okay with it?
Sounds like it's an arrangement that benefits everybody. So, do what you need to do.
I am grateful.
Working with you.
And Dmitri kind of like shakes your hand, doffs his hat, and then walks off. And that is where we will end tonight's session. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us for another episode of the Unsung City. We'll be back next Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And don't forget, we love you guys a lot. And bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
stream.
Play, play, play,
Bye,
play.
Steve.